Hello and welcome to Great Hang, the greatest hang that's ever hanged. I'm your hang, Tim McLaughlin, coming to you with your other hang, Myka Fox. Hello, Myka.
Hi, Timmy.
How are you?
I'm really good. She said lyingly.
Damn, she's lying. She's stressed out.
I'm fucking stressed out. Tim, listen.
Myka been working her little pussy off.
That's right. Now it's just a nub.
Can't find the clit still.
You'll get there, Tim. What has it been,
No.
3 years?
Yeah, but I don't even look. I don't even put my miner's hat on. I don't even flick the light. I'm not even trying.
No, you're like a mole. You go by scent.
Yeah, that's right. And my nose doesn't work right now, so...
We're almost at 3 years.
Wow. 3 years of marriage.
No.
Relationship. Regular
No.
relationship. Dating. Subserviency of me under you.
I remember adopting you like the day it was yesterday. Like the day it was yesterday. This is where I'm at.
You're out of it, man.
This is where I'm at. I'm writing for the Independent Spirit Awards this
Whoa.
year. Huge deal. Very exciting.
Mm-hmm.
They're usually very funny. Funnier than the Oscars, which usually doesn't have a host and sucks.
Well, it's on IFC normally, and when you're on
Yeah.
IFC, not many people watch, so you can get away with a little bit more.
So it's an incredible legacy. I'm really excited to be writing for it, but that comes with a lot of pressure. At one point today, Bonnie McFarlane,
Friend of the show,
friend of the
Bonnie
show,
McFarlane.
incredible comedian,
Very funny.
head writer,
Head writer of the awards.
texts me today. We're all working on stuff, and she's like, "Is this good?" And then she sends me a joke that sucked. Like really, really, really bad. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, she's my friend, she's my boss. And the other thing is, we're all like fucking banging our head against a wall.
Yeah, you're all triple stressed.
We've all written like these jokes 5 million times, but it's like, we need a better one. So I'm being like really delicate because I'm like, we're all kind of burning out. And I'm like, oh, it's funny, but then trying to think of like an alt way to do it. She's like, I was kidding. That joke sucks.
Damn, she got your fucking ass. She was seeing if you were a little fucking simp bitch.
I know.
And you are.
And I'm sitting there, I'm like such a fucking asshole, tactfully coming up with a way to, and like actually spending my time working on her bad joke.
Yeah.
So mad about it.
That's
she got
really
me.
funny.
It was
Yeah,
really
she got your ass hard. That's really funny.
I love her.
Man, so that happened with you today.
Mm-hmm.
I went and hung a television at a Russian's house.
How could you?
I know. I stand with Ukraine unless it's for money.
Yeah. Did you get it? Yeah. The ruble?
Yeah,
It's
I
not
got
even
paid
worth
in
anything
rubles.
anymore.
I got
Damn it,
9
Tim.
cents.
You got 9 whole cents?
Yeah, I think
That could purchase a yacht in, fuck, I failed to think of even one Russian city. Not even
Moscow.
Odessa. Odessa.
That's in Texas.
Tim?
What?
Damn it.
What about Moscow?
Yeah, but that's not a port city. I wanted a port city. And then also I could not think of Moscow.
Oh, what about St. Petersburg?
I'm telling you, Tim, I'm burnt out.
I know.
I'm fried.
I know.
Also, geography, not my best skill.
It's not anyone's best skill in this country.
Well,
I
probably right. Aside from my ambassador cousin, I can't think
Oh
of anyone.
yeah, that's right. Your cousin's an ambassador, so we got to go to Paraguay.
I know I have to answer his email first, but
Man.
then
Well, once you're done with the award show,
Yes.
I mean, you guys are equally as important. You're writing for award show.
That's
He's
right.
the ambassador to Paraguay. I am hanging televisions for Russians.
So what? Did you bring it up?
Did I? No, she was very cold and standoffish, which gave
Oh,
me...
what a shock.
That's what gave me the hint that she might be Russian.
So you don't even know that she's Russian.
She's Eastern European of some sort.
She could be Ukrainian. You
She
could have been a
could.
hero today.
I
You have
could
no
have.
idea.
I could have. So she could have been Ukrainian, but I get
Tim,
done. I hang the thing.
Your
What?
story has no facts.
Not well. Some facts are coming up.
Okay.
So I hang the TV. I get done, and then she
Was it tuned into Redacted Tonight?
Whoa, John F. O'Donnell,
Russian
friend of the show.
television chills?
Yeah.
No, go on.
Thank you. After your hot Redacted Tonight rip.
It's called a reference, Tim.
Oh.
It's reference comedy, and people who love Family Guy will love that.
Hey Lois, remember when I was writing for Redacted Tonight?
I guess. I guess that was pretty good.
Hey, Peter. Yeah, what's up, Quagmire? What's up, Quagmire? Remember when I sexually assaulted all those women at Redacted tonight? Giggity, giggity.
That was good because you referenced the names of the characters of Family Guy.
Yeah. Hey, Cleveland, remember when you were voiced by a white guy?
Was he really?
Oh, Peter, we don't talk about that. Well, yeah, he was the white guy was his voice actor, and I think he still is.
Is it still?
Yeah, I think they're just like, who cares? I don't know, but okay. So this woman, I'm at her house, and she was like, "Can you also like put this air conditioner
Put
in
this landmine on this Ukrainian street?"
But she was like, "Can you put this air conditioner in my window for me?" And I was like, "No." It was so dirty and gross. I was like, "I'm not doing it." It wasn't even 10 a.m. And I'm like, "No, I'm not getting fucking filthy putting it."
Yeah.
And also, that job sucks because you can cut your hand real easy.
It's heavy. You can kill someone on the other end.
Right. And that's the other thing. I don't mess with AC and windows. I was like, I've dropped one out. I was lying.
Yeah.
But I was like, I've dropped one out of a window before. I'm not doing it again.
You said that to get out of it. You
yeah.
made yourself look incompetent.
Yeah, after I perfectly hung her TV, I guess, I looked pretty incompetent. But
Did she tip you, this woman?
well, so here's the thing.
Okay.
So she had two air conditioners. The dirty one, I guess, worked. There was one that didn't work. Mm-hmm. And she was like, "I'll give you an extra tip if you carry this down the stairs." And it wasn't that dirty.
Yeah.
So I was like, and it was a 4-story walk up. So I was like, oh, Jesus. But I was like, I'll do it for a little extra money.
God.
And she had a stack of ones, like I think she was a stripper.
Did she look like a stripper?
She looked like a little girl.
So
But
maybe.
she lived with another person on the Upper East Side, but the living room had a bed in it. So there was a bedroom, and
one
then...
for business, one for pleasure.
Yeah, so maybe. So there might be, and there were cameras in all of the rooms. I don't know if that's true.
Tim, were you on her OnlyFans today?
I was on her OnlyFans. She was like, "Look at this man work for me."
Yeah.
And she just
flashed
money.
Mean, everything you do is the start of a porn.
Right. Yeah, everything I do, I show up. And I went to the wrong apartment today because I thought it was 223, not 233.
I hear you need something mounted.
And and I heard you need to be mounted. And
Way to tag, Tim.
Thanks.
Good punch up.
I hear you ordered a TV to get mounted and a pizza, a sausage pizza.
Oh, wrong address.
Wrong.
Sorry.
So I rang 223, and this building is nice. And I was like, fuck yeah, because rich people normally tip you. So I was like, this is going to be sick. I'm going to get to go to a nice apartment. And the guy was like, I think you have the wrong address. And I was like, fuck. So I walk over to the other one. Much shittier apartment. It was wild.
It'd be funny if
drastically shitty it was.
It's funny if like on the way out of the nice one you see like a really handsome handyman going to come walking in.
Some fucking muscle bound hunk.
Yeah, only the hot handyman for the
shirtless with a damn fucking like a tool belt on, looking hot as hell, and it's like perfectly off center on his fucking abs and his cum gutters and shit. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, okay, and I've got the thing in my hand.
The air conditioner.
I've got the air conditioner. I've got the air conditioner in my hands, and I'm like, all right, yeah, I'll take it downstairs for a little extra money. Then she has that stack. I see a stack of ones. I see 2 ones in her hand, and she slips them in between my fingers. And
to
I was
carry
like,
that down 4 flights of stairs.
And I was like, oh, it felt like more than 2 ones. So I was like, oh, there's probably like a 10 in here or something.
What the fuck?
But I already had the thing in my hand, so I just gripped it with my fingers. And then when I got down the stairs, it was $4.
Tim, what is her address?
I can't say her
Say it
address.
out loud.
Well, we have the numbers.
We do. I say it into the microphone.
I can't
Tim.
do that. I'll get kicked off TaskRabbit, my only source of income.
Damn it. What a fucking cunt. I'm going over there.
I should probably take the numbers out later when I do this.
She really underestimates how mean I am about that shit. That's so fucked up. That's minimum. That's a minimum $10
That's
extra
what I
tip.
was saying. That's what I was saying when I went over.
Wait, she said extra tips. How much tip did you get total?
I don't think she's going to tip me on the app now. I feel like because it normally if people are going to tip you on the app, they review you immediately and then tip you. And if people who don't look at the app again, because they have 24 hours to tip you on the app.
Oh.
So they'll either review you immediately and tip you, or they don't do it at all. And so I think I'm going to be in the doesn't do it at all category.
You should start reminding people to leave you a review, and then the tip thing will just be waiting there.
I do.
Them.
It is in my going away message. It says, hey, here's a code. If you use me next time, you get $10 off, and be sure to give me leave a review. Yeah. Yep. But that was my little interaction. And now I hope Russia fucking loses if she was from Russia.
God, fucking what a...
And if she's from Ukraine, I got to stand with Russia, baby. But that was the other thing that made me think she was Russian. She's like, $4 is good for this type of work. It was fucking going down 4 flights of stairs with a air conditioner.
She's like, I had to show my butthole for 2 whole minutes to make that money.
I mean, this stack of ones was huge. That's what made me think she was a stripper.
That's what's so rude about it, though.
I know. But she was probably brought over here sex slavery wise.
And meanwhile, I hope you washed your hands because we know where those ones have been.
I know. Well, I've washed my hands like 5 times today.
Freak.
I've been on the damn train. Oh, so I've been on the train all fucking day today. And
speak on that.
I was on the train at the exact wrong time. Do you know what time that is?
Showtime?
Yeah. Well, no, that technically, yes, that is when it's the terrible time. There was a Showtime guy doing his own Showtime thing, and he was out of control today. So many people had to move out of his way because he almost kicked him in the face.
It makes me angry when they even start to do that because I'm like, listen, man.
Just a little. I'm moving your mic just a little closer to you.
This way.
Sorry.
Has to go this way, right? So I can suck right on it.
Suck right on it.
All right. Sorry. Go. Okay. So it was.
You hate the Showtime guys because you're nervous that they're gonna hit you.
Well, that and I just also hate forced entertainment.
Oh yeah, but that, I mean, you can ignore them. I ignore him pretty easily, but this guy, man, this old Asian lady moved faster than I ever thought she could move when he like.
Well, yeah, it's a train, not a sidewalk.
His foot like. They do hate walking fast on the sidewalk. God damn, you go to Chinatown and you just got to prepare yourself to walk slow. Holy shit, everyone's on that, and
Life
it's not
moves a little slow around these parts.
And it's everyone. It's not just old Chinese. It's just everyone because they're all stopped looking at all the fucking exotic meats that are out and on display outside.
Tim, they're not exotic to them. Stop exotifying their meats.
I'm talking about...
Stop exotifying the Asian culture, Tim.
Normalize outdoor meats. But his foot just whoosh, like right over her head. I was like, oh, damn. But that was not...
And then she moved?
Then she moved. She was like, I'm out of here. And
yeah.
That was... but that was not the bad time. School let out.
Oh, no.
And I was on the train.
The kids are back in school?
All the kids are back in school. And I got on the train when all of the high school kids got on. And they are annoying.
Oh, you don't
say.
say.
And here's the thing. I got a real problem with high schoolers. And I shouldn't. I was a bad high schooler. Like, I was a bad kid. I would have been top dog number 1 that people would have had a problem with on the train.
Yeah, you probably still are. I've seen you drunk.
Oh, yeah. I'm fun when I'm
You're
drunk.
like, everybody wants to hear my impression of what a fart sounds like when it's sneezing, or whatever you would do, maybe.
That sounds funny. Maybe I'll bring that into my drunk repertoire. But the kids, they were just being so loud. And here's the craziest thing. So they got on.
They were using words you didn't understand?
No, I knew all the words they were using. I'm cool. Uh-huh. I listen to Euphoria while you watch it.
Yeah. Every time you see me watching Euphoria, you get horrified by the sexuality.
Yeah. So they're yelling. Now, they get on one stop before our stop.
Okay, so you only have to endure them for one stop.
Right. But then they all got off at our stop.
Why are they taking the train one stop?
I don't know. And it's not a long stop.
Yeah.
It is a short stop. It is literally 2 minutes longer to walk from the other stop to the stop we're at. Like, it is so close. I don't understand why they did it.
That's really weird.
It
You want to
was-
know something though? City kids, well, the thing is that when it's their neighborhood, they know, but like city kids, like strangely don't know other parts that aren't their neighborhood. Like, it's the weirdest fucking thing. Have you ever met someone who like grew up in New York City?
Well, yeah, I've met him, but I've never like talked to him about
They
living
like,
here.
unless it's like within like a 4-block radius of their house, they have no fucking clue what's going on. It's the weirdest, it's the wildest shit. It's so crazy.
Maybe that's it.
They're like 36th Street. What street does that come after? You're like, what? It's a grid, you weirdo. They're like never been allowed to cross the street. It's so bizarre.
There are other bodega guys?
It's so wild.
You can get a chopped cheese here?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, and it blew my mind. They all got off one stop later, and I was like, maybe they ride for free. Is that like that could be part of like the school system here? Like you get free.
I guess, but why even bother? I mean, I guess it's not that nice outside, but it's not like it wasn't.
It
like
was
raining.
not bad outside. It was fine. Like I was one jacketing it today.
I
am
imagine-
wearing a long sleeve shirt today for some
Well,
weird
Tim,
reason.
why didn't you get out and follow them and find out where they were going?
I would have, and I really would have, but I got in trouble for that last time.
Mm-hmm.
They go, what are you doing, old man? You trying to fuck me? You trying to fuck me, you old bitch? And I was like, first of all, language. Secondly, sup.
Sub.
Sup.
It's at this point in the show I'd like to remind our new listeners that neither me or Tim are convicted pedophiles.
That's right.
So
They're
you can
all
take your
allegations. It's all allegations.
You can take them walking, pal.
So, speaking of allegations, allegedly we're doing a live show on Thursday.
Oh, shit. Who talked?
We're doing a live show, Myka. I'm excited to do the
This is
live
our very
show.
first live show.
So this episode comes out Wednesday, which is tomorrow.
Ooh.
But
The time flies.
I know. But the day after that, we will be doing a live show at The Gutter in Brooklyn. So if anyone here is listening and they live in New York City and you're not a city kid and you understand where Brooklyn is, come to The Gutter. It's off the Bedford
If you
South.
understand the cross between Williamsburg and Greenpoint, which is where The Gutter in Brooklyn is, make it over.
Yeah, it is going to be wild. We have confirmed Irene Morales,
Woohoo.
Tommy McNamara.
Ooh, the Christmas kid himself.
Yeah, the Christmas boy.
Christmas boy.
Amama Sardar.
Yes. The fuck, what's that holiday? Fuck.
What
Riff over.
what holiday?
The Muslim one.
The Muslim they don't have like Christmas.
Ramadan, motherfucker.
The
Ramadan hun. Whatever, gal. Whatever, fuck it.
The Ramadan.
The Ramadana.
There you go. That's not bad. So who did I say?
Irene, Tommy, Amama.
Amama. Not confirmed yet, but said yes. Caitlin Palufo.
She said yes. That's a confirmation. Yes is confirmed.
I know, but I sent out a message just a little bit ago confirming everyone. And Jeff Sheen.
Jeff Sheeny boy, our very first guest on the show.
Our very first guest on the show. I figured he should be our very first live guest.
That's right.
So how do you want the show to go? Because I have segments I have already written. I have already written the entire show out.
Oh my God, where did you find a crayon?
I stole it from one of the kids on the train.
Who gave you a crayon and a menu to write on?
I wrote it with a crayon. I wrote ASL to all the kids on the train. But I figured, so here's what I'm thinking how it goes.
Yeah.
We start the show out.
We should do that for sure.
So we start the show, and I think that's a good place to begin.
That's a good place to start.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it'll be you, me, and Jeff.
Yeah.
And we'll riff a little bit up at the top.
You want Jeff right there in the beginning weirding everyone out?
Yeah, I think that's fun. He's a little weirdo.
I don't know. It's our show, not Meerkat Manor.
He does look like a damn meerkat. What a fucking bitch.
I guess so. He'll pop his little head up.
Yeah.
Say hello.
He'll be like, I'm sad and lonely. And we'll be like, shut up. And then so that'll be fun. Then after that, I have created 3 categories for Wiki Me This Batman.
I hate that title. Wiki Me This Batman. I can't wait to play the game though.
I have 3 categories.
Yeah.
Celebrity,
Yeah.
movie, and character.
What? what, Tim? I
Yes.
already hate that.
Yep.
First of all, that's one category, and it's in entertainment.
So we're working because I figured it would be you versus Palufo and Tommy.
Okay.
Tommy knows entertainment.
Tommy knows everything in entertainment more than me.
Yes. Palufo, I don't know what she knows, but I know she will be getting mad at my ass about this game.
Wait, what's character? Like as in Forrest Gump as opposed to Tom Hanks?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And was that it? You'll have to come to the
Did I
live show
already,
to find
Tim,
out.
did I already guess one of the characters?
No, you
or
didn't.
Because
No, you
here's
didn't.
what's fun about this game is Tim makes the game up, which means the answers are all things Tim thinks is interesting or funny. So it is the most basic, dumbest shit.
Yeah.
You always know the answer's going
Oh
to
my
be
God,
dumb.
you guys are gonna be so pissed at the game.
Oh, why?
I've already
Is
finagled
it just
it
some
to
fucking
piss.
manga bullshit?
No, it is not manga.
Luffy...
I did not make it Luffy. I did not make it one. I'll tell you this. It is not One Piece related.
Why do you say it like there's only one category?
I'm saying the game. Nothing in the game is One Piece
Tim,
related.
I'm already pissed off.
All right, so that'll be fun. Mike is already going to be pissed about that. I know Tommy is not going to be thrilled about the game. And then I was going to do...
Tommy gets too upset.
Tommy gets upset.
Too competitive.
Yeah,
you should see him in the spelling bee chat, Tim.
Oh yeah, you're in you do the spelling bee with friend of the show Tom Takar, friend of the show Bobby Condon, and friend of the show Tommy McNamara.
That's right.
You guys all do the spelling bee on the crossword. Who is the best at it?
The spelling bee?
Yeah.
Me.
Wow. And I'm sure that fucking eats the boys up that a girl comes in and is better than them. Do you think that eats them up?
I hope it does.
Yeah. For feminism?
You know what? It's about God. I mean, here's the thing. We all get to the G. I get to it more
The
regularly.
G is genius for people who don't do the spelling bee. If you get enough words and points, you get to be a genius in the game.
I think it's reasonable for me to say that I get to it the most reliably and I get to it the soonest.
Okay. So you get there the fastest. You get there on the regular basis the most.
When I'm not working two jobs, that is.
Yes, but what about when you what about words? Like who gets what's queen bee?
Queen bee is when you get them all.
Yeah.
I believe Tom Takar has gotten that without hints the most times.
Wow.
But we're all kind of circling around that. We're all pretty close on that one.
That's pretty cool. All right, well that's good because Tom Takar is also super competitive.
Yeah.
I don't know Bobby's competitiveness. I know he gets upset when he plays NBA 2K,
Well,
but I don't know.
Bobby's the best one at the mini crossword.
Yes, he's the best. Well, that's just because he has all of them memorized.
But you can only memorize so much. He has been doing it since he was a child because he had no dad. So Sundays playing catch were spent with the crossword puzzle.
Yeah, he was catching up on his words and letters with the crossword puzzle. So we're gonna do a spelling bee.
Wait, we are?
No.
I was so excited. I'm like, yes.
Why would we do a spelling bee?
Because I want to win.
Yeah, but that's boring. Who is that for?
I actually can't do a spelling bee anyway. I hate spelling.
So the winner of this game
of Wiki Me This Batman.
Of Wiki Me This Batman, the winner will go on to play Tom Takar because Tom beat you last time.
Okay, so Tom is going to be on the show.
Tom is not on the show. He's in Kansas City.
Oh, okay.
But the winner of this game will face Tom.
When?
At some point in March.
Oh, TBD.
To be determined. That will be on our Patreon, patreon.com/greathang. We're going to do an episode with Tom and the winner of that. So, and I think all the live show is going to be, so if you didn't get to come to the live show, we'll put it on the Patreon, patreon.com/greathang. And the final thing, I was thinking. Segment, yes. What is going to be a Mr. Manners, a live Mr. Manners.
Great, I love it.
Where I read from the Miss Manners column, and I figured Irene and Amama and you would be good to help figure out, to give advice to people.
Okay, great.
Here are the I can give away. I haven't read them.
I'm bummed though because I think Bobby was supposed to come. I think he would have been so good for this segment.
Yeah, Bobby would have been very good for this segment. He still may come. Especially
compared to Irene because Irene is so nice and Bobby is such a ruthless asshole.
Yes, but Irene is nice to people she knows.
You're right.
Irene does do a show where she gives advice as well. Mm-hmm. So I think she could. Irene is also Hispanic. She's Latino. Latina.
Okay, so what sweeping generalization are you about to make?
She has fiery blood.
Yeah, got it.
And she can get very upset. So who pay? This is the first title. Who pays for the guests' caregivers' dinner?
The guests.
Who pays for the guests' caregivers' dinner? So if you have like an old bitch of a guest.
And the guest is like, what? Is this at a wedding?
I don't know. I have not read the thing. This is just the title.
Well, I assume, otherwise, where else are you hosting them? You know
I don't
what
know.
mean?
So that's our first title. That's our first title. So that's
a really interesting question already.
Yeah. So you don't, and then here's our second one. You don't own, or you don't, and also I will be reading these and I cannot read. So that'll be nice fodder for the live show. You don't owe childhood bullies a grown-up happy ending. And I did read the first sentence of this. I had a miserable childhood suffering violent abuse and constant ridicule and rejection within my family. So I feel like that will be good for some on the panel.
That's... what's the question? Sorry to hear that, you fucking dork.
I know. Well, and everyone we know, everyone that writes into Miss Manners is a woman.
Wait, really? I thought there were men in that.
I just assume they're all questions that seem like ladies would ask.
I think you've put that on them.
I have. And I was trying to find something about like non-binary, transgender, something, because I went...
Because you're trying to become an edgelord?
No, because I do the Miss Manners. I'm doing...
Were you like watching all of Chappelle's specials and you're like, how do I get in on this controversy?
No, but I'm doing the Miss Manners on the Patreon. I'm reading from the Miss Manners going from 2001 to 2022. Mm-hmm. And I've been really interested if there are any questions about...
Pronouns and shit like that?
Yeah, and how Miss Manners would react, like give what she... Because what I think she would say...
My coworkers changed their pronouns too many times, and I just sort of feel like, or I don't know, I'm trying to even think of how that could go.
It's like manners always dictates that you don't like cause in line.
That's what this article always dictates, or you're saying manners in general?
Miss Manners, like whenever there's like an argument over something or something else, Miss Manners is always like, I'm sorry to tell you, but manners dictates that you as the host need to be gracious to your guests, even if they're doing something you don't like.
Yeah.
So it's like if you're a host of something and someone comes in with pronouns and your manners would probably dictate that you respect their pronouns.
Yeah, well, I feel like that should be obvious.
But it is obvious, but people, you know how people are, they're dumb. One person wrote in on the Patreon one, I think it's the one I just released actually for free. Someone wrote in...
Sick plug.
Mm-hmm.
He said swallowing his own saliva. What are you, choking on your own spit?
Yeah.
Are you drooling at the opportunity to plug your Miss Manners podcast?
I love to plug.
I do.
I love plugging.
That's why we call him Mr. Plug.
Instagram at hot_comic69. They were just like, hey, my friend is having a party and invited a lot of people. Is that manners? It was something like that. It was an insane question. And Ms. Manners wrote, I don't know what you're talking about.
Really? Because it's like, yeah, they're allowed to invite however many people to their own party, right?
Yeah. So what do you think about that for the live show? We do a little stuff up top with Jeff. Mm-hmm. Then we get into the game. Then we do like a little Mr. Manners. And then we close it out with something. What should we close it out with?
Our sign-offs, Tim.
Oh, we all have to do sign-offs. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. All right, cool. Perfect. That's great. And should we make all of the guests who can stick around do sign-offs?
Yeah, and if they can't stick around, they should sign off before they leave.
Oh, good idea. I like that. I like that idea. That's really fucking shitty. Fucking put them in that spot. That's great. All right, so we have to get to a regular segment on this show.
Uh-huh.
Reviews for the podcast.
Ooh, I feel like we haven't done that segment in a really long time for some reason.
Well, we haven't done the show in 2 weeks. because we released Corinne's
Oh, yes,
episode
right.
last week because she had her special coming out.
Okay, so do we have any reviews for the show?
We have, let's see, 2 new reviews.
Ooh, that's exciting.
And I don't want to call it 5-star reviews anymore because I don't want to push people to give 5-star reviews. But if you would like to review, we do read all of the reviews that are left on Apple. So if you go to Apple Podcasts, we will read the reviews. But please leave 5-star reviews. But I don't want to push you to leave a 5-star review. I want you to live your damn life.
We don't need any Becky's Avengers up in here.
Yeah, Becky's Avenger, who, of course, left us a 1-star review and is a bitch. So here we go. Great. This one's called Great Hangout with My Wang Out.
I love it.
This is from Birchwood. 5 stars.
Birchwood's their username?
Yeah, Birchwood's their username. 5 stars. Keith and the Girl fan here.
Oh, cool.
I listen for Myka, my favorite guest, and I'm glad we get more of her. This thing, party rock out hand sign. I let it.
What did you call it? Party rock out hand sign?
Yeah.
It sounds like you translated that from like Japanese back to English.
That's what they'd say. That's what they write in when I read One Piece. It's like party rock out hand sign.
What is that called now? It's just the rock.
Rock out with the devil.
Yeah, it's whatever.
All hail Satan or something.
Okay,
I love the devil.
Okay, so is that the whole thing?
No.
Yes.
And it says, I let it hang out for Tim, my favorite Keith and the Girl, award-winning comedian. And then a wiki wick.
That's the Shaka.
The Shaka Khan.
No.
So that's
the Shaka Khan.
So that was from them. So a nice thing for me. Normally that's not very nice to me. So that's good.
That's great. And unsurprisingly came to hear me.
Yeah. Everybody likes you. Now here we go.
It's the weirdest thing, Tim. You are empirically more likable than I am.
Yeah.
On every level. Not almost every level.
Well, I'm less attractive.
That's not, I mean, it depends on your taste. Some people might like
A doughy,
scruffy, doughy, fucking dumb oafs. I mean, I do.
I mean, look at history. Homer Simpson, Fred Flintstone.
Right. The King of Queens.
The King of Queens. That's what I was trying to say. What's his name?
Paul Blart.
Paul Blart. Barney Rubble.
Mm-hmm.
Barney from The Simpsons.
Dan Connor.
Who else? Oh, Ray's brother on Everybody Loves Raymond.
Brad Garrett.
Brad Garrett.
You mean my entertainment attorney, Bradley Garrett?
Bradley Garrett. And then someone else. Here we go. Another 5-star. This one's another 5-star review.
Yeah,
Better than BetterHelp. 5 stars. This is from
Better than BetterHelp?
Yeah, this is from Raffical. Raffical.
Okay.
Raffical, I think. I think listeners don't leave reviews because most states have the whole don't drive and text law. Emoji of eyes up.
Oh yeah, that's a bad law. I hate it when the state tries to keep you from crashing your car while you're texting.
However, I saw the other funny couple, cough, cough, Rosebud, because as I called Rosebud and Andy out on the last podcast because I'm funny as hell, on YouTube, and I was reminded to leave a review. Oh, that's nice.
Oh, hell yeah. That is fucking hysterical. If every time someone sees Andy or Rosebud, they think to
leave a review for us. That would be sick. Because they're successful.
Yeah, because Rosebud's getting a lot of shine. So if
Yeah.
everyone who watched Rosebud left us a review, we'd be more famous than Andy.
Yeah. Which he's way more famous than both of us at the moment.
ATM.
But I would like to give a shout out to Rosebud. Congratulations on being a writer at Saturday Night Live.
That's right. And congratulations to Andy for having some time to yourself.
And congratulations to Claire O'Kane, who I've met twice, for being a writer on Saturday Night Live.
I've met her more times than that. I should congratulate her.
All right, go for it.
Congratulations on meeting Tim twice.
Thanks for all the laughter. If it wasn't for Myka going to Karen's podcast, I wouldn't have found out about this very funny podcast.
I love how all the reviews are like, hey, I heard Myka. What?
I lost it here. Look it up on your phone on Apple Podcasts. Because it says, now I'm looking forwards to...
What? What do you mean you lost it?
Well, sometimes when I do it on this regular version, it doesn't have the full review.
All right, let's see.
Myka's now doing this the slowest way possible.
I don't ever, Tim, you do it. Here it is. Found it. Found it.
Okay. All right, scroll down to where it's 5-star reviews.
Better than BetterHelp? Found it.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to read now.
Okay. Starts from now I'm looking forwards to.
If it wasn't for Myka going to Karen's podcast, Karen Feehan, friend of the show.
Friend of the show, Karen Feehan.
I wouldn't have found out about this very funny podcast. Now I'm looking forwards to hearing you two guys. Lesson I learned this week is that sometimes you're not a boyfriend, but you are your boyfriend's other dog.
Oh yeah, we deemed that I was more of a pet situation on the last episode.
I think he means now you're your girlfriend's other dog.
Yeah.
Unless he's gay.
Maybe.
So maybe.
That would be cool.
Now my relationship makes sense. Oh, wait. Unless it's a girl, too. Oh, wait. Because then, wait. All right. Now my relationship...
Who are you, me?
Yeah.
What is this reading?
Listen, the writing is bad. Okay. Rafikiel, by the way. Okay, so it says... Now my relationship makes sense, in parentheses, he better buy me some more prosciutto, I mean treats, and my stepson better be thankful I can drive and we can go to the dog park, end parentheses.
There you go.
Gentle reader stuff, freaking funny too.
That's Mr. Manners.
There you go. And then that was laugh cry emoji.
Yes, that's the emojis you want.
That is a good one. Thanks, Rafikiel.
Yeah, thanks, Rafikiel. That was cool. And that's the end of our segment. 5-star reviews for the podcast. Now to go to our email and see if we have any songs, which I should have done before and I always forget to do. But let's see.
Let's see if my pay pig finally came through with his promise.
We don't. Sarah Hovak. Hey, won't you please claim your podcast on Wisdom? No, bitch. Shut up.
Wait,
all right.
Wait. What's Wisdom?
I don't know. It's probably an app that doesn't matter.
It's probably spyware.
Spyware. Oh my God. That's probably, I bet that girl fucking infected me with spyware today.
Oh, the Russian bot?
Yes.
I can't believe you met a real live Russian bot.
I know, it's crazy. I should go to backpage.com and see if I recognize any of the girls on there.
And then you can hire her and fuck her and then tip her $4.
And then I'll say, look where we live. You see how our living room doesn't have a bed in it, you fucking whore? And then I'll kick her out.
I thought it was funnier to tip her $4.
It would have been funnier. I just got mad at her. I'm sorry.
Listen, Tim.
The show is almost over, Myka. Do you have anything else you'd like to bring up?
Let's see.
Let's see.
I am so delirious.
I know, but has anything exciting happened recently? I know you've been working a bunch.
I've been chained to my laptop straight, like 2 weeks straight now.
Yeah.
And my day job.
Yeah.
And my stand-up comedy. Let's see.
stand-up
comedy gigs.
Well, okay, so what about Friday night?
Uh-huh.
You were on stage.
Yeah.
And those dudes walked in, and you fucking torched those dudes.
I burnt them to the fucking ground.
These dudes walked in thinking they were fucking hot shit. Myka goes, "What are you guys doing?" And this guy goes, "I'm the most important person in this room."
Uh-huh. What did I say?
You said, "Well, I have a microphone and I'm on stage, so I guess not."
Yeah.
And then he said his name was like James or something, and they sat up front.
Yeah.
And they kept trying to fuck with you. Now, this is going well. Now you go.
Yeah, see, when you break down the whole, like, me roasting the audience thing, it's not sounding as good as I remember it.
It was killing.
It was killing. I have an audio recording. Maybe we should release the audio recording.
We'll release the audio recording.
For our Patreon, patreon.com/greathang.
Yeah, that's right.
But I do remember at one point they were like, well, we came in because I saw you on stage. So we're like, oh, I want to talk to her. And I was like, I'm on stage with a microphone and you're trying to hit on, you just see a girl alone.
Did you think they were hot?
And you think you have a chance? No.
Yeah, they weren't very hot. I was going to shame you if you did think they were hot, because you do date me, which is wrong anyways, but they also were less hot than me, I think.
I mean, the light is bright on stage at Cobra Club, but
it is bright. The stardom is bright.
They were also just seemed really dumb, and
they ended up getting like kicked out of the bar.
Really?
Yeah.
What happened?
They all went into the bathroom at once, I think, to do cocaine or something.
Yeah.
And the dude goes, One at a fucking time. And then,
Yeah.
Who's your boy that works the door?
Jerry.
Jerry came and hauled him out.
Oh, I would have loved to see that.
Yeah.
I never get to see him in action like that. He's always just, trying to tell me to stop smoking weed in the back.
He's
He's
trying.
so nice. I love Jerry.
He's
He always
always
gives a
trying
hug.
to tell me, and I'm never listening.
Well, listen, I've been doing that show. I've been doing the show every Friday night for like probably over 4 years now, maybe 5 years.
Yeah.
And Jerry's been the bouncer there the whole time, and we're big friends. And I've never once listened. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll never do it again, Jerry. And every night I'm sitting there like, is he gone? The second he's out the door, blub, 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 blub,
Blub, blub, blub. I'm getting high as hell, baby.
Listen, man,
I think they don't even get mad about it anymore because
They
it's
do.
legal.
It's legal,
Oh.
but it's the same thing. I don't know why, because you're allowed to smoke cigarettes back there. And I'm like, cigarettes are legal. Why not weed? I don't understand it.
Yeah.
But he's like, he gets mad about it still.
Well, he still likes you every week, though.
That's what's so funny about it.
He still comes up and gives you a hug every week.
Yeah, but then when he sees me with the weed, he gets, you can see he's like so mad because it's like disrespect. And I'm
Yeah.
like, listen, man,
Myka, come on. We've talked about this. What
and
the
I'm
fuck?
like, I'm like, just turn around and it's not happening.
The classic blonde woman
A
moment.
little don't ask, don't smell.
That's been a game we've been playing in this house because Mike has been dropping damn bombs.
Well, Tim, I'm like Russia and your nose is the Ukraine.
President Zelensky's holding down the fort in my nose.
And there's that fucking geopolitical analysis you come to our show for.
That's right. That's right. Farts are Russia.
I mean, I hope this joke is still timely and that there's a war still going on by tomorrow when this comes
We'll
out.
see. We'll see.
I'm just
Fingers
kidding.
crossed.
I pray for peace.
I as well pray for peace. I pray to every God there is.
That's right.
Yahweh.
Listen, you know what? If you're okay, I will say this. I don't believe in God right now, but if you are a God out there who wants to be believed in, I fucking challenge you to end this war, and I swear I will follow your every rule. Challenge on.
I've been talking to my good friend the devil.
Yeah.
Being like, hey, will you get this to stop? And he goes, I love this kind of shit, man.
Damn, because I was like, I'll fucking pray to the devil.
No, he doesn't want it to stop.
Do you
likes
pray
that
to
kind
the
of stuff.
devil, or do you just hail
I
him?
think you just hail the devil and then like live however you want to live.
Right.
And then I think after that you could just the devil's just kind of like believe in yourself and do whatever you want.
Yeah.
He's not even like make it evil. You just kind of got to live your most lustful life.
I'm into that.
Yeah.
So challenge on, deities.
Yeah, challenge on deities. We're calling you out, Yahweh.
You get to pick my religion.
We're calling you out, regular God. We're calling you out, Allah. Mm-hmm. We're calling you out. What's the Jew God?
God.
Yahweh again.
No. The Jew God's real God.
Money.
Timothy. Timothy, no. Bad.
Sorry.
Bad. At this point, I'd like to point out that I am a Jew and I do not sanction this shit. And as the
I
person
have COVID.
who pays for everything in our relationship, I think that's doubly rude. You should respect my aptitude for finances, Tim.
I'm a little bad boy.
Tim, you're a little gonna be sleeping in Crown Heights.
I hate it there. Okay. It's time to be done with the show now.
Oh, but I was starting to have fun.
Oh no, I thought you were having fun the whole time.
That was the joke.
Nice. All right. Who's going to... I'll sign off first.
Okay.
All right. This is a part of the show where we do our sign-offs. And signing off, my name is Timothy Grady McLaughlin II. I am your Patreon dad, your free feed best friend. I am a handyman to the porn stars. And I love you all very much. And I hope you guys have a great rest of the week. And please come to the live show Thursday at 8 p.m. at Gutter Bar. I don't even think we've sold a ticket. So you can probably just show up. You can probably just show up if you want.
Then we should have started promoting it before today.
Yes. Well, we've been talking about it on the shows.
No, I'm just trying to be funny.
Oh, I mean...
I'm trying to make people think we're popular, Tim, and I was trying to give us an excuse so that way we don't seem pathetic, and you refused my help.
Guys, I'm sorry.
All right, and signing off. It's me, the only person with business sense on this show.
Yep.
The only person who can help but tell the
Business
who can help
dollars and cents.
not tell the truth on the show. The girlfriend who, if you tip my boyfriend fucking $4 for carrying something heavy, I will get the address of where you live and be rude to your neighbors, saying, you know, a whore lives here, you know, a prostitute lives here is what I'll say.
I was just coming around here to let everyone know that a whore lives in this building.
A cheap whore, and by cheap I mean she costs a lot of money, but she doesn't spend it. So it is your friend, your podcast host,
Whoa,
and your potential follower, if you are a god, Myka Fox.
Thank you very much. Have a great rest of the day, everybody.